So I've been getting a lot of questions on these carts that we have here in our shop. We have 2 of them, and it stores all our interior, exterior products. So in this video, I'll give you like a review of them, how we keep stuff on here, and like our pros and cons with it. Check down below where I purchased it. I got it from Car Supplies Warehouse, but I mean, Home Depot, Lowe's, like they all have these too. I don't know if there's anything specific to this one, like versus the ones you can buy locally. But anyways, let's get started with the video. Alright, so it's pretty straightforward. Again, just check down below. The reason why I got this one, because even on Car Supplies Warehouse website, they have quite a few different options, but make sure you get one with this tray, because if you don't get one with this tray, all the products will just be loose, and the moment you start moving them, everything will start shaking around. So if you do get a cart of any sort, I don't care where, make sure you buy something similar to this, because I kid you not. And yes, you can hang them down here and stuff, but this just makes it so much more organized. And like after a certain point, like we do hang a lot of things from the product, from the cart. But overall, like if I want to get another one just to keep things way more organized, because again, like once you actually start like moving things around and you don't have this or something similar to this, man, everything starts moving around and it gets so annoying. And I guess like if you had a much more flatter surface, it wouldn't be that big of a problem. But because we have to jump over cables and the floor mat and things like that, it gets very annoying having these things fall. So anyways, let's break down how I have the exterior. So this is the exterior cart, this is the interior cart. And the basic premise is just to hold stuff, right? Now there's a bunch of configurations that you can do with it in terms of like how you execute this setup for yourself. But for us, for instance, like I'll just break down what we have. Here we have our interior bag with all our brushes that we need. So anytime we have a car here and whoever's working, this is the main zone. This is like the headquarters of everything interior. Back here, this is gonna be all our, basically if we need anything, like any product, we're gonna come to these 2 carts for like 99% of it. So anything interior wise, if we're doing smoke odor, if we're doing urine treatment, if we're doing a regular full interior cleaning, whatever it is, it's all gonna be here. If there's like something super specific, it might be somewhere else, but we store everything here. On this bottom section, we have our brushes and our drill bits, if you want to call this, or attachments I should say. So we have 2 cordless drills, and then we have our attachments right here. And then on the bottom, we have our steamer that currently needs to be repaired, and the attachment, and that's about it. It's pretty straightforward. Again, like there's so many ways you can go about this on how you set it up yourself. So again, same thing of the van. And I've mentioned this so many times now, but we have everything double in here. So we have 2 ONR, 2 APCs. Well, that's about it, because everything else we don't use that much. Like we have an enzyme cleaner, we have a urine neutralizer, we have a disinfectant, we have a deodorizer, we have spot stop. We have mineral spritz, we have ONR, we have alcohol, and then yeah, so I'll have everything listed down below. I just want to kind of give you a rundown of the cart itself. You've seen this plenty of times if you watch any of my videos, but I have links to most of these things down below. If you're interested in any of the like specific cleaners, let me know and I'll link it or make a video on it. But that's like, again, like this urine neutralizer for urine. Tobacco attack, that's for smoke odor. You know, so we have like very specific products for specific services that we offer for the interior, but nonetheless, it's your basic interior cleaning stuff. over here now, we have our exterior mitt, our exterior cart. We have 3 clay mitts here, our clay mitts, as you can tell. So with this one, again, same thing. It's the same concept. Everything that we need for anything exterior will be on the carts. Everything will be here on the cart and will be filled at all times. So at the end of the day of every day, we'll refill all the bottles that need to be refilled. So, and it's always going to be your most used products, right? So your O&R, your APC, your plastic dressing, all those get refilled every single day at the end of the day. But just to give you a quick recap, we have AM Details Wheel Concentrate Acid Free Wheel Cleaner, a wax grease remover, alcohol again. This is DI water, like just water in itself. McGuire's Hyper Dressing. This is Lex's favorite one of his favorite products is Citral. This thing is like hardcore. Super clean but aerosol. So we have a lot of aerosol cans, but the only problem with aerosol cans is that you waste a lot of it relatively, like really quickly, because it dispenses so much, so you lose a lot of product and you go through it rather quickly. That's why we don't have an aerosol dressing in a can, because it's like you can be way more accurate, but man, you lose so much of it, and for the price it's like not really worth it. Let's go down here now. So here we have a few things, a few sponges here. We have a few, like these are just all like ready to go, not ready to go, but like on hand polishes. So if we have a headlight come in, if we want to touch up like some scratches or something like on a customer's vehicle, this is just what we have here right now. We have the Malco line of products. We have the medium, finish, and heavy compound. Not saying these are the best or these are the only ones that we use, but I'm saying like this is just on hand, like, hey, we need something real quick, okay, just go grab that. We have a full container or cabinet of other polishes and compounds, but this is just what we have on hand ready to go. On this side here, we have a bunch of clay bores, as you can see here, clay bores, and the interfaces, and these thingamabobbers here for sanding headlights. And on the back side of it, we have some tape. This isn't all the tape, but this is just tape that we have here ready to go. And then on the bottom, we have a few pump sprayers. We have Optimum, No Rents, I think. We have an iron remover. I have no idea what that purple thing is. I also don't know what that is. Oh, we have 2 pump sprayers, there we go. And then here we have this is called a motorcycle blower, but it's also like on another Amazon link, it'll say it's like a a pet blower. They're basically they are the exact same thing. So we store it down here to just make things a lot more organized. But anyways, that's for the most part it. Is there any doubt? Like the building it is like dead simple. It takes 5 minutes to complete. Like it's not a big deal. It's sturdy for what it is, but then again, like we're not, if this had an auto meter, it'd probably have like 10 yards on it, right? Like it's not like we drift it across the shop or anything. So it's sturdy for what it is. I don't really have any complaints on it. Other than it is, like if you don't have these, again, I'm gonna go back to this is the main thing. Like if you don't have this little holder here and you're moving it around the shop, it gets annoying when it's just on its own like this. You just start moving it around and it starts flopping everywhere. So that's probably the most annoying part of it. But again, we don't move it. It's not a big deal. We have 2 just because we have we first started with 1, but then because we wanted both interior and exterior stuff on there, it was getting a bit too cluttered. So we went ahead and just got 2 of them. If you're like primarily just focused on paint correction, you can get away with 1. It just depends on how much tools, products, equipment that you have. But other than that, again, like just check down below for most of the links, perhaps, I think, and then the link to the cart itself. Let me know if you have any questions of anything specific around here, and I'll try to make a video on it. But I think I've covered most of the things. The main thing was the cart because a lot of people have asked me about this. But other than that, I'll end the video right here. We have the customer coming in, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one.